Alpha Protocol. Select a handler for the final mission. Not select Albatross. Probably Steven Hicks. Bit too unstable for my taste.
Did you take care of what you had to do?
Everything's in place. How about you?
It shouldn't be much longer.
Are you safe?
Probably safer than you. Mike, if this doesn't work...
Goodbye, Mina. Mind if I sit here?
Go ahead. It'll save me from having to call in the squad. All them running?
Never was.
Yeah, well, whatever you call it, I'm here to bring you in. Glad you're not making a fuss about this.
I called you, remember?
Infiltrate the Alpha Protocol facility and complete your mission. It's going to take all your skill and probably a lot of firepower, but World War III is the cost if you don't succeed. Yeah, I'm not convinced about that at all. Not in the slightest, but it's certainly not out of the question. You have allied with C, who oddly enough seems like she will meet you at the location. Rendezvous with her as soon as possible. Obin Deng and Ronald Sung have set up a server and are waiting for you to transfer intel to quickly pass on to government officials in their area. Ensure that they receive evidence damaging the US only. Yeah, let's I feel something's still missing from this. This doesn't make really any sense to me.
So, here we are, Agent Thornton.
Guess you can go home again.
If by home you mean prison. Mr. Westridge first spoke to you in this room, didn't he?
Interrogated, actually. It was a really dull conversation.
When he asked you why you volunteered for Alpha Protocol, do you remember what you told him?
It was my duty. I wanted to serve my country. I want to serve my country.
And you think by being assigned here is the best way to do that?
Give me a mission and I'll prove it.
Does it feel good being a patriot now, Mike? Looking back, everything you did for your country, was it worth it? Because they're not going to do a damn thing for you. They left you out to dry. That's the nature of this place. You'll have to excuse me, but I asked for this next part to be recorded for posterity. I wanted to make sure it's captured perfectly.
It was worth it. I'm gonna see this mission through, Leyland. Henry. I'm gonna see you arrested for those people you killed and see that Halbeck answers for its crimes.
Really?
Count on it.
All right, Thornton. I think you misunderstand me. You see, I'm not here to gloat. I'm here to offer you a deal.
I'm not giving up the film footage, see?
I don't care, Mike. That's a separate appointment in my calendar. Right now, we're discussing you and Halbeck.
What are you talking about?
If you stay here, it isn't going to turn out well for you. The best you could have hoped for was to be captured by Alpha Protocol. Then they can erase you, quietly. To me, that seems like a waste of talent.
Really?
Really? Do you know why I used you in the first place?
I'm all ears.
Because I recognize an asset when I see it. That is the reason Halbeck is where it is today, and why our numbers are so high. It's also why Mr. Marburg chose to work for me. It's because I recognize value, and I reward loyalty.
You're offering me a job.
Mike, you already work for me. I just like to make it official. We have have an excellent insurance package.
What makes you think I'd even consider that?
Because you can't go back. You found out too much. You know where all the embarrassing little connections are. That makes you a good agent, but a rather large liability. Me, I have a different perspective on the situation. I know what you did needed to be done to achieve results. It's a rare quality to find someone willing to think outside the box.
I still haven't heard your terms yet. And it sounds like you've made this offer before.
This was the same talk Marburg and I had a long time ago, although I didn't know his agency connection when I hired him. You're a special case. I was able to recruit right from the source. So, a few things. One, you're going to be executed at worst, or at best, spend life in a CIA prison in Eastern Europe. Two, this will be the last conversation you will have with another human being. And three, it really wasn't my fault that this whole situation happened, but I think you already recognize that.
I'm listening.
Mike, your government needed my contracts. They hired me to build this place, and worst of all, they created you.
Worst of all?
Yes, because when they create programs like this, there's no accountability. And when people never have to answer for the things they do.
People need to be protected. Sometimes it's necessary.
No, it's not. You're sitting in a cell because of it. Your life over. Because of something they did, they'll never have to answer for. I can fix that. We can fix that.
How?
Make them accountable. I don't need Alpha Protocol anymore. It's going to be shut down, sanitized. But if selected footage reached the world about its presence, well, that might be the best for all parties.
What? So you can make new hostilities, drive up sales?
My role in this is already protected. You got my missiles back. Shahid is dead, and all your operations in Taipei, Moscow, Rome, it didn't change anything. I can give you freedom, a new lease on life, even a villa of your choosing anywhere in the world. All I need is your cooperation. So, is it a deal or not? A future or no future at all?
I've given it careful thought. Forget it. I'm never working for you.
Disappointing. Although, one last thing I'm curious about. Since you have every angle covered, what happened to that footage, Mike? The one of the airliner you had in your possession.
It's safe.
Oh, you mean with Scarlet?
What?
You mean safe with Scarlet. That's who you gave it to.
I didn't say that.
No, she did when we asked. She's here, you know. She was resistant at first, but, well,
Bullshit. You don't have her here. She'd run circles around you.
perhaps both of us. I'll have her tortured if I have to, make no mistake about it. Who knows what sorts of secrets she could reveal. But enough about her. You've lost. All your efforts for nothing. You can't stop us.
But not yet. Because you're still planning something, right?
You're correct. There are some matters to be cleared up. Soon, all trace of this facility will be erased, and you along with it. After all, it never really existed in the first place.
Leyland?
What is it?
I haven't forgotten my mission. I'm gonna see that you answer for what happened to the people on that airliner. And only I'm leaving this place alive.
Amusing.
Not really.
Well then, you'd best get to it, Mr. Thornton. You have an hour. I look forward to your efforts.
Agent Thornton, allowing yourself to be captured, making us go through the effort of bringing you here. Well done.
I'm surprised you haven't figured it out yet, Marburg. I know your history. I know the United States left you out to dry. Deus Vult, all of it. But it doesn't seem like you learned anything from it. You served Deus Vult blindly, and now you're answering to Leyland and Halbeck.
Your point?
Trading one master for another, Marburg? Seems to me blind loyalty is what got you here in the first place. Everything you know about Leyland should tell you what your future is.
I don't expect I'll see you again, Agent Thornton. Your mission ends here.
Sorry, sir, but we have our orders. When they administer the meds, the end will be quick.
Michael, darling. I was wondering why you were tied up, although I had not expected the reason to be so literal.
Z, good to see you. You'll have to excuse me if I don't get up.
Oh, you will rise to the occasion, Michael, I am sure. It is good you have time to rest with all this trouble going on. This bed, this is how you woke up here, yeah?
The restraints were a little weaker the first time, and I'm not doped up.
The restraints? Are they too tight?
They're within regulation, so yes, I still have feeling in my extremities.
Ah, then. Excellent.
You come to gloat, or did you need information?
I am here because I never got the chance to tell you my feelings. And now you have no choice but to listen.
Great.
Why, Michael, I never thanked you. Humiliating Conrad like that. A girl dreams of such things happening to her boss.
Good. If you want to thank me, then let me go.
Not quite yet, I think. You are a good agent, Michael. But you see, that is your problem. If you keep taking orders, you will not be free. Not really. This is why you are tied up now.
I can't believe I'm getting a lecture from you. This is beyond bizarre.
Leyland, I have seen his talks with you, the recordings. He is right in a way. Following blindly without question, it opens itself to abuse.
I heard this already.
Yes, but now I will show you how this lesson helps you. I do not like orders so much. I break the rules all the time. Sometimes I ask too many questions. For example, why are you restrained like this? When it would be so much more fun if you were free shooting people.
I would agree.
Because things look so much better when lit by muzzle flashes, I think.
You made it out, I see. Resource.
This should be somewhat familiar. Right, new intel. But there's still significant chunks missing. I certainly cannot say that I've fully covered every little piece, every area in the game. And different choices. I could have left some people alive, but I chose to kill allied with different people, so who knows what could have happened there. We got points. We're also fairly close to another level up. 7 points should allow us... Ooh, excellent. Catch a deer impatient. Adds additional inventory slot for carrying devices into missions. So useful. Cooldown removal on all other abilities once every 4 minutes. That's the best thing ever. That's the only thing I was still looking forward to. So yeah, if we get additional level ups, I might just I don't know, maybe take toughness, armor customization, weapon custom. Well, these wouldn't be bad either. That would leave us with 5 extra points, so we'd take some extra life or something, or chain shot mastery. Either way.
You look naked without your weapons. They are in the locker nearby. Get dressed, and let us start the killing.
Much better. Now, you must get to the Global Monitoring Center and get access to the system and all its secrets.
What's that?
Please save.
You hear that?
Yeah, I'm not good at this. Don't do martial arts with these guys.
You made it out, I see. Resourceful.
You look naked without your weapons. They are in the locker nearby. Get dressed. And much better. Now, you must get to the Global Monitoring Center and get access to the system and all its secrets.
Sniper! Sniper!
Do the turret. It doesn't seem to be guarding the elevator. How do you use the... I didn't... Yep, didn't take these. Really? Need to change ammunition. Contact Alan Parker. What's the point of cracking saves at this point? Will I get a chance to buy something still? More information on Alpha Protocol. Might as well read these now because there's not very likely not going to be another chance. The information in Wedge Ridge's file is correct. If Alpha Protocol is uncovered, and it has been several times, in a chain that looks like it dates to the early 1950s, the program is erased and begins anew under a different name and a different code for rogue agents. Previous names of the agencies include G19 and Deus Vult. Right. So G22 and Deus Vult would be previous Alpha Protocol groups. Still getting money. Is there information about Parker? Alan Parker has agreed to work with the Halbeck Corporation at the request of the privileged few in the US government who know Alpha Protocol exists. He completely understands the reason for the alliance, and no compulsions about attempting to erase all evidence of the stolen Halbeck missiles in order to gain lucrative contracts for the United States in the future, nor any hesitation about erasing any agents that are in his way. So Alan Parker needs to go.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Damn, which one?
Last chance, guys. Back up your files.
Looks like I've got a message. Big one. What the hell are all these files? Recordings?
Agent Thornton, I have been attempting to reach you without success.
Omen. Well, I've been preoccupied.
I am calling to warn you and to ask for your assistance. After the attack on President Sung, we analyzed the camera footage from the security systems and from news crews attending the rally. This footage is attached. The woman you were traveling with, Scarlet Lake. Do you know her well?
Uh-oh.
We have several recordings that show her with a sniper rifle at the rally. She was well hidden, but she was unable to mask her presence entirely. She is the one who attempted to assassinate President Sung. Do whatever checks you need to do on the footage. We are convinced of her role in this. She must answer for this. But we have been unable to find her or reach you. I do not believe you had a hand in this, Agent Thornton, and I trust you will do what is right. But if you are responsible, there is nowhere you both can hide from me.
Let's move it.
Contact. Hey, pal, make this easy on me.
Not exactly a huge surprise there. We knew for a long time she's some kind of an agent.
He's taking cover.
I know you're here somewhere.
Fuck, invisibility ends too soon.
I heard something.
Right. So, every time the invisibility ends for the chain shot, they cannot be looking at me, otherwise the chain shot will not complete. Is he the only one? Not quite sure where we're supposed to go. Don't really have any specific objective at this point.
I hear you, Z.
I could use your help. Can you come meet me? It will need to be quick, I'm afraid.
Looks like they're flooding the place.
Then get to high ground, Michael. I am sure the rats will follow.
Is there a turret here? What the fuck is spotting me? I don't see any way I can evade this. Is there not a quicker way for me to get down?
I'll make this easy on you. Try not. Get it.
Right. It's very hard to shoot across even railings that have nothing blocking your view. Not sure what I should do with the turret.
I hear you, Zeke.
I could use your help. Can you come meet me? It will need to be quick. I'm afraid.
Looks like they're flooding the place.
Get to high ground, Michael. I am sure the rats will follow.
We can use the machine gun. We're not doing well.
I'll come out wherever you are.
I am getting lonely without you, darling. Do not be much longer. There are more men here than I think I can handle at once.
If Alpha Protocol was one of my branches, I would have terminated everyone by now.
Aren't you doing that already? Just hold on, Leyland. I'll be seeing you in a bit.
You mean after you help Miss Tang? We have her prisoner here. It's your choice, Thornton. Rescue her or come after me. Let's see where your priorities lie.
Can't do anything. Right. Rendezvous with Handler. Rescue Mina. And I have no idea where Mina is, so this isn't really helpful. I'm going after Handler though. Let's see. More money. What the fuck am I gonna do with this money? United States military. First line of defense in Alpha Protocol facility is the US military's Alpha Protocol agents. Agents are dressed in Mark II tech armor for added protection, resistant to everything except headshots, and typically armed with assault rifles, explosive grenades, and a wide variety of gadgets to flush enemies out of cover. They follow orders without hesitation, and many of them are used to going on field exercises with either Darcy or Westridge, with the two handlers providing top-down support and guidance from a high vantage point, much like Darcy's gadget orientation. I don't recall if we get anything useful. Secret files. Freelance assassin employed by Halbech. She has leveraged her photojournalist career into that of a sniper, and she is the one who shot Ronald Sung. The reason she became involved in the events in Taipei is unclear, but it must have allowed her to get closer to Sung for some reason. BCI. VCI have a contract with Halbech, and they're allied with C and Halbech's ex-security chief Marburg. C handles the field operations outside of Rome, Marburg used VCI resources and personnel extensively for the Rome operation. Well, at least we got full health on that. Didn't I already do this? Apparently not. More cameras. I'll wait. The cooldown on this remote hacking is not too long.
Serafina was in there because she was conspiring with you. Guess she deserved it, huh?
Ah, Michael, finally you show up. Help me with the cleaning. Michael, do not be afraid. Go on in. I'll cover the door so that you are not interrupted.
We still need the data off those servers. Get someone to recover it.
Reaver Indians rescue. Hard to say who's on whose side here anymore. We're just gonna start killing people for no particular reason. Armor, this would be increases endurance bonus ball outputs. Plus 10 endurance. It's for 3 points. All weapon damage plus 3 for with 3 points. 5 points, I guess we're going to put it... No. I don't really care about the extra shot here. Toughness. 25 extra health. There's no downside to this. Right, these aren't great bonuses, but at least some survivability increase. Okay, what are our options? Some kind of computer in this room, then we need to go left. It comes between rescue Mina or going after Leland. I might go after Leland. I mean, a lot of things have been sacrificed and put on the line on both sides to do the job. So it would be bullshit to try to basically throw it all away. Monies. Henry Leland. Oh, something else. Secret fact about him. Henry Leland's family life has been downplayed in comparison with the write-ups done in numerous business magazines. His early college years were marked with repeated conflicts with his father, Paul Leland, over the role of business in the community, with the common debate between the two being the nature of what is illegal versus what is unethical. The more arguments the two had, the more estranged the two became, until Henry's final year in business school, where he ceased speaking to his father altogether. Henry Leland learned about Alpha Protocol from his former chief of security, Conrad Marburg. Once aware of the program from Marburg, he used his government contacts to gain access to the Alpha Protocol program and use it for his own ends, in exchange for giving the United States deals on various missile technology contracts. Yeah, it seems like it's the wrong way around. Yeah, you can have a lot of influence, sure, but the amount of control seems here, it's like it's turned upside down. There's naturally going to be some collusion, but it should be that the government is in the stronger position. And a single company, no, it's If the United States military, for example, said it wants something, a single defense contractor is not in any position to basically try to argue about it too much. If they can't provide it, someone else will. Someone else will get the contract. So the government has the much larger leverage in this type of relationship. That's, I suppose, what rubs me the wrong way here, is that I don't see why the company could have this much leverage. It's not even that massive of a company either. So if it would cease to exist, it would not in any way really endanger the US government. It would just be replaced by someone else pretty much right then and there. So I just don't get the influence they have. Some influence, sure, yes, that's to be expected. That's normal. Secret fact about Alpha Protocol. The staff for the Black Ops program have an equally colorful history. One of the founders of the agency was involved in authoring Operation Northwoods, a plan in 1962 to start a war with Cuba. One of the key steps in the plan: make it look like Cubans shot down a passenger plane when it was in fact CIA operatives doing it all along and framing the Cubans. Fortunately for the free world, this little plan didn't happen, but it's the means by which Alpha Protocol makes the... and I can't scroll it lower. Excellent. Just fucking great. Incendiary bombs. It's a large control room. Go in invisible. So I'm not sure how useful that is anymore. Since the plan is just murder everything anyway.
Parker, what the hell are you doing with the records? Parker! Parker, answer me now, damn it!
Hurry and set those charges. Keep an eye out for Thornton. He's still around here.
Defeat Mr. Parker.
Keep them off of Concentrate.
They have armed the bombs. Yes?
Like the turrets? Keep them off of me. I need to concentrate.
Is there anyone else I need to shoot?
Keep them off of me. I need to concentrate.
Oh fuck. Oh.
turrets? The attack star is at work.
Having trouble, Parker?
Would you die already?
Fuck. Have any abilities?
You idiot! Kill him already!
I'm warning you.
Hurry up. Thornton's not out of the picture yet.
Headed to the surface. Make sure you get cover.
Escape gray box. How do you escape this? No idea where Mina was.
Thornton, still alive, I see.
It looks as though we will not be flying out of here then. I am growing to hate those Halbeck missiles.
You and me both. Heading for the wreckage. There might be survivors.
Yeah. Journey continues on. Yeah, look at this fucking map. Ugh, it's just a gigantic clusterfuck. I don't even see why myself here. How is this in any way useful? Rendezvous with support. Escape grave. Rescue Mina. What we can.